I posted the Venmo $5 to $10 donation, and I will pull a few cards for you from my Oracle deck. So that is that's what the plan will be. So I'm just going to be on for a few minutes prior to making dinner, probably about 30 minutes. So whoever comes will have a reading. You're more than welcome to be a part of just a live chat, but the reading will be more what we are doing here tonight. So I'm happy to be here, happy to be on with you. I'm going to just take a little for folks that do want to show. Okay. Okay. I may want to actually get my tea as well, but let's see. Hello, Ed. How are you? So if anybody does want a reading, you can just comment below, and I will pull cards for you specifically. I'm just going to be on for about like 5-10 minutes. I'm sorry, I'll do a reading for about 5-10 minutes. I'll be on for like 20 minutes. See what will happen. And of course, if nobody wants one, then I'll just get off because I'm going to cook dinner. I just wanted to hop on and see. It's not really like I don't have a ton of time right now, so I'll be back on to do it more. But for now, I'll be doing this just for a few minutes. Hello, everybody. How are you? So I'm just pulling a few cards, kind of for myself and for the reading, just to get myself in my own energy. And then I'll pull cards for anybody else. You're welcome to ask if you would like a specific reading for you. About $5 donation. Sometimes I come on and I just pull them for free. Honestly, I'm a healer. My sessions are $150. Card readings is just something fun I do. So it does take energy. I am going to read you and I'll pick up on your energy intuitively, which I don't even need to know you. I'll just feel what's happening. So if anybody does want one, you're more than welcome to ask. I'm just going to be on for a little bit. I'm cooking some food soon, so. Hello, how are you? I kind of want to put it like a little bit higher, but that's okay. I like sitting on my ground and pulling the cards, like old school. We're just doing some cards. I'm glad you're well. John 3:16. Does that say 3:16? Yeah. Love that. You're welcome to post that specific scripture. Bear with me on this. Do not harm my seers, as he said. Hey, Batty, David, Ed, Landon. David Mija. So yeah, if anybody wants a reading, more than welcome to ask. Yeah. The cards that I pulled that are for me, but I will also say that they're for anybody who's here, for somebody that's here, probably. If you align to a path similar to me, probably. Ascension lift. Prepare for rapid spiritual growth. Be ready for opportunities. Access your gifts. Explore your treasure chest. Accept who you truly are. I don't know if you can see that very well. There. Beautiful pictures. I love them. Create perfect health. Access divine abundance with an emerald, cosmic emerald. It's my birthstone. Listen to your heart. When you listen to your heart, you awaken psychic abilities. Tune into the infinite. Cosmic rainbow. Look for the pot of gold and accept joy. Someone wrote a paragraph. I'm not going to be able to read that right now. Okay, I'll read it. It's about unicorns. Okay, let me see. If you think about what real unicorns are rhinoceroses, look at the way they describe a unicorn from the Bible and look at the definition of the root name of everything, and you will realize rhino. Okay, interesting. Yeah, unicorns are Jesus's energy, reincarnated. Yeshua of Nazareth of the highest love and order. So, it's really a beautiful energy to work with that I pull cards on. So you're very right on that. Michael Karen, I was not talking about the Bible. I saw somebody said John 3:16. I do talk about Christ and some of those scriptures, but no. Okay. But yeah, unicorns are the highest chakra, 12th chakra. It's like 3 feet above here. So we think that there's just the crown. There's not. There's the soul star, the earth chakra. No, the earth is down here. And then our halo. And the halo is where Jesus resides. That's why he has a halo around his head. Because that's his energy. He is from heaven. And reincarnated, having that energy within him still. All of us do, but he was a literal spark of God, his son, and carried that energy with him. And so the unicorns are what they often will connect to Jesus. It's a horse, but it's also very divine and magical and very joyful and very high vibration. And it symbolizes in a lot of ways his resurrection, and then also in a way like his reincarnation. Harry Potter had the stag as the father, which I thought was also very, reminds me now, it's very biblical of the reincarnation of the unicorn. There's actually a white stag in Europe about 4 years ago, 5 years ago. You can look it up. It was shot. It's really, really sad. I cried. Um, it it's different when there's a literal symbol of spirit and of the purity and of God. It could have been of Jesus, and a literal real event where that's shot down. So I hope that that wasn't a huge attack on Jesus's energy. I don't really know. But yeah. Okay, well, I'm going to get going. If nobody wants a reading, I just wanted to pop on if anybody did. I've been wanting to come on more to do readings. I normally do them for free, so if anybody does want like a little card read, but if it's an actual reading, donation is fine, $5 to $10 to get actual advice for anything that you have going on. I can help you with that. Yeah, as I said, it's a very small little donation for these readings. They're healings, they do a lot. You want to drink water, go on walks, be in sunlight after this, after a reading. Even sometimes after this, like it's a lot of light. And so you want to incorporate that light. And I'm a pretty powerful healer at a young age, so I would recommend to drink water. And just reside within the loving energy of it the best that you can. Pool of Christ light. Open your heart, spread unconditional love. Cocoon of white light, a lot of light. Rest in perfect love and understand oneness. Believe you deserve, accept plenty and prosperity. And then right after that is open yourself to receive, pay it forward. It's a beautiful flowing energy of Yeshua. All right, everybody. Well, I'm going to get going. Since nobody's come on asking for reading the first like 5-10 minutes, I'm probably going to be going. I want to start cooking dinner and making food. So all of the love and all of the blessings to you. And I hope you are well and had a beautiful holiday. Reside within that light throughout this holiday. It's a great time to connect with that, with Yeshua, with your guides, light, God, spirit, nature, natural elements, doing things that you enjoy in nature. It's a really, really beautiful time for that. During this winter Christmas time, it's very present. So All right. Well, thanks for being here. You're welcome to come back. I'm normally just hanging with on my lives and chatting with people, but I wanted to pull some cards. I am a healer. I am also a normal person. I'm smoking right now. I kind of want to go smoke. Um, and yeah, so that's what you'll get from me. Normal person. If anybody wants to hang for a few more minutes, you can smoke with me. But I'm also a healer. That's what I do. So, yeah. Anybody is welcome, of course, while I'm on to ask for a reading. Oh. I can't see it too well, but it says soul satisfaction. A beautiful picture of people outside. Um, there you go. Honor what makes you feel good. Hello, how are you? Um, do what makes you feel good and honor your uniqueness. Yeah, I was just gonna get off, so I think I will continue to do that. People flooded in and then out, so I'm guessing nobody wants a reading, or at least not one from me. I don't come out with all the glitz and glam. It's not my thing. But you will get a real intuitive reading from me. I do this for work. So typically I will pick up on things before my readings with people, write it down, and then I tell them that's for just intuitive reads. But I do life coaching, health coaching, nutrition. I'm a healer. I'm a very straight up healer. You'll see a lot of art. I do artistry things. I live a life other than that as well. Yeah. Yep. Not other than that. A part of that. That's like kind of the point of my channel is like I want to show that not all spiritual coaches and healers are people who are like perfect and waking up at 6 and drinking their green juice. I've been there, I've done that, I've done the green juice. It's actually not the best for you all the time. But just makeup perfect, hair perfect, nails perfect. Okay, you're gonna see a lot of that. Have been seeing a lot of that. It's not 100% what a real, like in the grassroots of everything, shamaness is like. So yeah, it's just a little bit different. When did I know? I started to get to know it in 2015 and then in 2018 and then in 2019 I started to figure out maybe it was more a part of my real path, like what I was supposed to be doing. And then it came online a lot in 2020, like very strongly, and throughout those past years. And so I built a business where I would do that. I've been doing this since I was young, though. I have been talking to people and delivering messages and telling them what they want to hear, need to hear, what their guides are saying, what God is saying to them. And it just funnels through me because I'm very open. So since I was a child, I've been doing this. And I've seen it play out now. Like the things that I thought as a child are true now, and what I was capable of. So I guess I knew when I was young, but I forgot. And just now, like recently, I've been like, wow, I've always been like this. This is something that's always been there. Just a little spark of light, just a little spark of joy. Many of us are like that and we dim it. But if you keep that, I had to. If you keep that, you'll find that you're on point with what that part of you believes and sees and feels. It is not an easy path. It is not an easy path. Yeah, it's probably the hardest path that you could take. I appreciate it. Thank you, Wee Wobble. I love that name. Hi, Audrey. Hi, everybody. You're welcome to ask for a reading. Ricky Cloud, hello. The weather is very nice. Hi, Mondali. How are you, honey? Nice to see you. Salutations, everybody. I'm good. I'm good. I'm so good. Thank you. I'm just tired. I'm doing a few readings if anybody wants, and I gotta get to cooking, so I'm probably like just trying to chill and get to that. But I think I'm gonna end this. If anybody wants a reading, you can ask while I'm here. But I'm gonna get off and yeah, get going. I'm gonna smoke Mongoli. Soka, hi, how are you, honey? I appreciate your jokes. But yeah, I'd love to share my story more about that to Sam. Um, yeah, I'd love to share more about that, the whole story, the whole journey. It's a good question. Yeah, it's been an epic journey. I did. I kind of was alone. I kind of had to make some calls to family, and I don't know. I didn't have to, but I did. I was like heavily debating it the whole time, but it was on my mind, so I just did. Hold on. Okay. Okay. Let me turn these babies off now. Um, yeah, Mondali, I hope that you're doing well. I hope that you had a good day, good evening. Um, Baby. And it's a good morning for you now. Oh, okay. Well, Mondali, nice to see you and everybody else. I hope you're well. Take care. I need to get in the bath, 30 minutes, 6 o'clock. So yeah, I need to get going. I don't want to eat late. But it was nice to be on for a few. See you all, chat. I'm gonna smoke, so don't judge me. Well, I can't control you. I'd ask for you not to judge me, but that doesn't do much. If you judge me, maybe delete it. Okay, I'm gonna get going. Love you all. Have a beautiful evening. Didn't like load. Maybe people are chatting now. There it is. There's the whole entire chat now that I reloaded it. Eric Manuel, hi. 4 numbers of what? Good evening. Mondali, half of your body is still half asleep. Oh, it's so early in the morning for you, Mondali. Don't be on the phone. Yes, have a good morning, Mondali. No worries. It's nice to see you. I might be on later, I might not, but if so, then I will see you, Mondali. Hello, Eric Manuel. And Rezeroid. I appreciate that. So it's spirit healing. I don't think it's a number. The Venmo is spirit healing. Are you looking for it? I can stay on. Spirit healing at lomafreya, or it should be at spirit healing. Should be able to find it. Yeah. There is some cards that I pulled in this live, so you can check it. If anybody's wanting a reading, this is like so foggy. Yeah, it looks funny. Oh, dude, I know. My stream, like my phone. That's weird that it requires that. I wonder if I can turn that off. Okay, Eric, are you looking at the screen? I'll post it. I've just been on for maybe like 20 minutes now, 15 minutes. Okay, Eric, there you go. Do you see it? You can click yes when you do, or... All right, cool. So yeah, I've been on for maybe like 20 minutes. I just came on to do some reads. I came on early before dinner. I'm like trying to get on a better schedule. So, yeah, I just wanted to come on and see if anybody would on. There's no rush, no worries, no pressure. Wearing my pink coat. But yeah, just to share with you guys. So I did a general one for you, and I'll hopefully be on more where I can be just pulling cards, general messages, and then if anybody wants something specific, I will 100% pull for you. I do read you, okay? I want you to know, like, you might get nauseous. That's a feeling of me connecting with your energy. I got nauseous when people started to come on. That's just the energy feels getting a little bit too close, so I pull back and hopefully I push you back, actually. So and it's just separate the chords there 100%. So yeah. Oh, I just got something. Eric, honey, did you give me a money donation? That's so sweet. That is so kind. I appreciate you enormously. That's so kind, honey. Eric, now I want to give you a reading. I would, my spirit is like, let me pull some for you specifically. I mean, that's kind, but I always overcompensate. I'm always like, I want to do more. That's fine. I appreciate it, and would love to give you a more specific reading. But that's very sweet. Merry Christmas to you, honey. I appreciate it. and to you. Hello. So yeah, not bad. Look how beautiful. Merry Christmas to you. Corner Pond, I appreciate you. Don't have one yet. We'll see how the business goes. I'll let you know. Just started this life coaching business, so I need to get it going and just put my energy into it more, like I did tonight. And so yeah, that's my dream. I sell my heart. It's not for sale, but I sell the wisdom and guidance of my heart. It's what I sell. I'm a triple planet Scorpio. I have nothing wrong with OnlyFans. I have friends who are on it. That's super cool. I would have probably a lot of problems with that though. Modeling, it's a different thing. But yeah, it's too many cords get attached, so you would never be able to see me. I don't want people. Yeah, I don't need that energy attachment. It happens when you actually engage with people sexually. You exchange energy. That's what it is. Spirit, energy exchange. Sacred energy exchange. But yeah, it's a possibility. There's nothing wrong with the little side hustle, and it might end up happening. So yeah, I really don't have a problem with it. That's like why it's so alluring for me, is that I don't have a problem at all with that. Yeah, it's just not really the direction I've been going in. So, but it may be there. It may be there. Stay tuned. Subscribe there, Connor. For now, just come by and hang out with me. I would be one of those like chatting with people, giving them therapy all day long. So, what I do anyways, I'm here with you all. Everyone's got their hustle, but ambition and consistency can always be admired. Yes, exactly. I mean, right now, side hustle, I'm looking more at other options that are not quite so detrimental, possibly, to my feeling of comfort and protection. Oh. Please be here. Oh, thank the Lord. Oh, I just bought something that's legal where I live. Sorry, the candles are behind me. And I thought I threw it away. I thought I threw the whole bag away. Mondalee, are you sleeping? Go back to sleep. Okay, good night, Mondalee. I love you. I'm gonna say you're welcome to smoke with me. Murtis, how are you, Murtis? Nice to see you. But yeah, you're welcome to hang out, Connor, and keep on reminding me because I might end up doing it. I'd have to learn, like, Yeah, I don't know. I'd have to see about that. Doesn't fully align. I'm not really like, I don't know. It's kind of hard. It's a hard choice. I'm good, Murtis. Thank you. And I'm glad that you're blessed. That is the way. That is the way to be. Show my face. I was just thinking I would never show my face if I was on OnlyFans. You would never know it was me. Except for when I tell you like this. So it's like not very private. And honestly, I'm kind of the type of person where like I don't like to. I'm not really trying to like have like be seen by many men anymore. I've been there. Had my moment in that. Okay, every woman should. But lost service. Let me see, Eric. But I feel like being here, hanging with you, like being a real person, actually showing you love, that is just as good, if not better. Because there's so many people on there you can find. You can pay me for that. Jackson, I'm doing well. Here's my face. Yeah, I was in the dark. I think people are on YouTube lives now because content is oversaturated and people like to connect with people on a more personal level. Yeah, I agree, Eric Manuel. Like, I know that there are people on there that connect with people, and like, I know women who are on there and they are like, I'm like a therapist. Like, they do what I do. They like talk to them and help them, and especially when it gets into really weird stuff. That's like actually the most supportive relationships typically. It's kind of a beautiful thing to me personally. Like, that's how I view it. Yeah, I don't have service, I think, down there. So I can't sit outside and smoke. There we go. Yeah, so it's not loading the chats. Total Noodle, hi. Jackson, I don't, but I've thought about it. That's what we're talking about. It has been a real thought about. But I do not, and for now, I sell my heart and my love. I do not sell sexual experience, but nude modeling, heavily inviting for me on there. It's more about the money. It's like I have no problem with sexuality, and then it's about the money. But I have a business. I'm a spiritual healer. That's what I would like to move forward with. It's also incredibly a lot of money and a lot of energy. So my sessions right now, they're not a lot. They're 120 for an hour and a half. 100 maybe for an hour and a half. I don't know if I changed it. very deep healings, and they're probably going to go up. So probably in about 5 years, 10 years, they'll be about 200 for an hour and a half to 2 hours, which is what I spend in a whole healing. But yeah, appreciate it, Kevin, but I'm not. So we're just gonna leave those comments out since this is a holistic wellness channel. Yeah. Yeah, it's just kind of hard to like deny the money, but you have to look at how to do it and set it up, and there's a lot that goes into that. Getting yourself all together. There's a lot of money that goes into all of that, but learning how to do it, getting enough people, and then charging enough, I guess. But I would probably charge a lot. Yeah. For now, I'm leaving that. Waitressing, I'm going to do, which is another beautiful way to earn money. But yeah, the sexual energy, it's something that's a little bit private. So, as wonderful as it is, as much as I don't have a problem with it, it is a private thing. Putting it out there can be an expression for a period of time, or if it's somebody's job. But all in all, it's something that is private. It's something that we do, and we want to do that. That's the natural way of it. So no, I'm not. I'm not going to lean in that direction. Yeah, yeah. Appreciate the comments though, because it's inviting because I don't have a problem with it and the money. But like, no, I actually like. I think that um, I have a huge interest in it. So like, in my work, I work a lot with relationships. I work a lot with sexuality. It's a huge part of my knowledge, and so like huge part of my knowledge and my teachings as a divine feminine. And so it's just not something that I have a problem with. It's kind of hard to explain. Jackson, I'll smoke a little bit and then I have to get off. I'll smoke with you. Eric, there you are. Yes, do you want a reading? I agree with your comments too. Sweet Eric, I'm glad to see you, Eric. I'm glad to have some like regular people popping on now that I can know. Eric, you look cute in your picture too. Yeah, I can do a reading for you if you would like. I can pull some cards for you. I appreciate your donation. But yeah, doing something that I'm actually very passionate about. It's kind of the way. Okay, Eric, I'm gonna pull you a few cards, okay? So I hope you're in the dark for a minute. Um, Let me see. I'm gonna pull some specific. I'm actually gonna pull some tarot. And then I'm gonna pull the Unicorn Oracle deck. So at the beginning, anybody can check um, the beginning message, but I went a lot into unicorns and Jesus. There's a lot into that and the live. They're the emanation of Jesus Christ, symbolism of him and his resurrection. And they pop out. Okay. So Eric Manuel. I'd like to deliver some cards to Eric Manuel. My guides are like, just accept his donation. Thank you, Eric. I just want to say thank you, okay? I'm just going to pull these because it was kind and a generous thing for you to do that. I'm just going to pull these just because I'm showing my appreciation to you. So Spirit can know that I'm not overworking. I'm just showing my appreciation for Eric Manuel. And for him, what advice did he know? Okay. Okay, Eric. Purple, honey, you have some anger. You have some things you need to work on. All right. You bring it to me, I'll just bring it right back out to you, okay? So you can come back when you feel like you're a little bit more together. Thank you, Eric. I will. I appreciate it. Very kind. I'm glad that you enjoy connecting. Okay, let me flip this around on my ground here. Okay, so shower of blessings. Open yourself to receive. Pay it forward. Oh, that was, they're giving me a confirmation for the beginning of the message. Look at my finger, I cut it. Oh. So I received it and now I'm paying it forward. Because that happened right when I was still talking. And maybe that's for you too. Receive and pay forward. Focus on your light. Listen for a message. So if you're looking for guidance, connect more to light, connect more to your divine self. So your true essence, the softness within your soul. Feel that and feel that light and let it kind of carry you forward, that space in between everything. So invite that light in, focus on your inner light, and expand that. You can imagine it growing within your chest, out through your body, and about 3 feet, 4 feet, 6 feet out. Reside within that, and then listen to guidance that carries you forward. Rest in perfect love. Understand oneness. So residing within the energy of white light as a cocoon. And from that space, we can see often the interconnectedness that we have with all other things that mesh with our field once we are in that space. So things come together more, and it's a oneness rather than things interacting with each other in a negative way. They'll be harmonized. And you'll see that what you feel is what somebody else feels, and what somebody else feels is what you feel, and it's connected. And so if you can just be in a place of love within that connection, it gets felt, and it affects the whole field between both people, between you and between the other person. So it could be as simple as going within this space and then feeling like, if you have plans, you might be feeling like, I kind of feel tired. I kind of feel like I want to go on a walk, get a tea, maybe be by myself. Somebody else might say, hey, can we do it tomorrow? And that's understanding oneness. They felt you and you felt them. If you're anxious about something, somebody else might be anxious. So it's residing within that perfect love space that you see right here. That's the key and the healing part of it. There may have been some difficulty with the person, I'm just feeling, or some group or something, maybe past trauma. I bring that up because that's a huge part of my life and my work, so there's no judgment around that. This is the perfect message for that as well. So if so, in perfect space to hear and feel this lesson and teaching of love. And it will cure you, so reside within that space. I'm seeing a lot of energy flowing away now, which is perfect for the next card, moving to Violet Flame. I invoke the cosmic violet flame. I transmute all that is not love. So there is energy that is not love, right? And there's energy that is love. We have both here on Earth. It's important to know the difference. And this energy will help to carry through more of these messages. So the purple light is a very healing energy of Archangel Gabriel, and it helps specifically with just very tense situations or trauma or difficult time, anxiety. So you want to invite, literally, you can say, I invite the violet flame, Archangel Gabriel, and it brings forth a soft but powerful cleansing and relaxation energy. It's very good for the nervous system. So yeah, this is all focus on your light. It's all about light and guidance to listen for a message once you're in that space. Resting in oneness, resting in love and seeing oneness. More of the beautiful divine violet flame energy of peace and of love. And then you have the ascension lift. Be ready for rapid spiritual growth and opportunities. So there are choices that will come from this space if you can listen to the message, if you can follow the guidance. There's a course to be taken. There are things that are going to happen. There are choices to be made. There are things that you can choose when you're in a better and clearer state. The difference can be huge. There's growth. There's growth happening for you. There's growth from this experience. There's growth that you're leaving. I'm literally seeing like I want to take shreds away and moving forward, and shreds away and moving forward, and shreds away. And that's the healing energy that's trying to come through with this card for you. It's just a cleansing and to like enlighten you, to make you more light. That's what enlightenment is, and to see clearer, and that's what ascension is. And to be in a better space. And from that point, you will be in a better space to take opportunities. So it's like, do you want to work here or here? And one will be a lot better than the other. You'll notice it. And you'll want to take one offer. There's, of course, things that we let go of. There's things that we leave behind in that process. But they're things that we typically will feel excited for this new thing. I just had that happen today. I normally get one chocolate bar. I saw a different one. I got the different one. And I was like, wow, this chocolate bar is better or the same, if not better. And I liked it. And I liked the new label. And yeah, so that's your message. I'm going to stop here so I don't get more into it. That's a long enough message probably for you. Yeah, it's probably a little bit more. So that was, okay, I'm just going to close that. Thank you, Spirit. Blessings to you, Eric Manuel. Blessings to you. All of the love, all of the blessings. Okay. So let me know, Eric, how that was for you. I'm going to close off our energy. Okay. Blessings. I hope that that was well. I hope that that was good. That was kind of a lot. That was a very deep message in healing. That's what I do. Okay, I deliver a lot of messages as quickly as I can, especially, yeah, yeah. So there's your 10-minute super healing. Um, yeah, I'm glad, Eric. The energy was coming through that were in the cards for me, and so I was delivering that to you. That was more of a transmission of energy, and I know I just break out of it. You can log off now, Eric, if you feel better to not switch up the energy again. I need to switch up because I need to switch back into my own energy and space now. So I'm gonna be talking like normal. I'm gonna be smoking and all the things to break down out of it, but it was a healing for you. So if you want to go drink some tea, watch a movie, have some food, or you can be here. I'm probably gonna get off in a minute anyway. I need to cook. I would hang out with you guys all night. Um, Also, I saw somebody ask for a reading. Shannon White. Hi, honey. Hi, Shannon. Um, I could do a short reading for you right now. I'm about to get off. I might be on later as well, but I could pull a few cards for you now if you'd like. If you're here. I'm doing them by small donation, $5 to $10. So if you are able to pay that, my Venmo is on there. If not, I can pull you a few cards for free. I'm gonna give you the choice. I trust your judgment. I will probably just pull you a few cards lightly if it's for free, and just a few minutes. But yeah, I'm asking for donations now. I pull general. Okay, wonderful. Okay, good, Eric. It hit some chords. That's good. I mean, it's good to know for me that there that it was accurate. So the intuition comes through, and um, I don't even know what's happening. So you don't have to worry about your privacy on here either. Like between me and other people don't give a shit, okay? And if they do, I'll kick them out. It's incredibly disrespectful. I will say this very clearly and loudly so everybody can hear. It is incredibly disrespectful if I were to do a reading and anybody were to comment about any of the material that I am discussing with my client at that point. I will 100% block you from my channel. You will never be allowed to be here again. It is very personal. It is very special and sacred. So that just like really irks me if someone were to even think about that. But yeah, I know there's a lot of different people on, and those won't be tolerated. Any comments that are left that are not the best, but I can handle myself. If you come for somebody I'm reading, that's a whole different, you'll see a side of me that you've never seen. Okay, I'm glad, Eric. Just want you to know that you're safe. But yeah, I'm glad. Um, yeah, that's what happens when you go to a real one. Okay, so Shannon White, Venmo is Spirit Healing at Spirit Healing. And I think it's Loma Freya is the name that you'll see there. You might see another name. You might need the last 4 digits of my number. You're very welcome. That's why I'm on here. It's just to open up the space for people, like know that you're not alone either. I'm on this journey with you. That's why I can deliver these messages. That message could have been for me, like that's how much like it works for me too. I can take all of that energy as well. It's not my reading, so I don't take it, but it's something that I'm able to help with because I've done it and I've been there. So yeah, I'm just here offering the space to be able to help with other people's stuff, Let me turn on the oven. So Shannon, let me know if you want me to pull that cards for you. I will. It should be at Spirit Healing, and then lomafreya, I think should be the name on there. Sorry, I'm walking around. It's a lot of movement for the screen. But yeah, I'm a very powerful healer. If I were to be 100%, so there's a lot of different people you can go to for readings, and anybody can pull cards. The type of energy they have is the type of energy they will pull. So mine, I typically will pull like very high energy, like very high energy that's connected to you, trying to guide you. If not like with God itself. I mean, you guys heard, I call in Jesus. That's how I work. And so the energy kind of comes through in that way. Everybody's different though. It is very important to tell. You can go to a reader and want to hear gossip about your ex and they'll deliver that. I won't really get that. I finally was reading my friend and finally after a while was like, come on, Spirit, I know something's there. Like, you got to tell me. I was trying to tell her, like, you should focus on yourself. You should do this. You should do that. And it just wasn't hitting. She wanted to know, like, want to know if he is sketchy. And finally pulled more and more. And I finally got the card that was, like, the sketchiest card. I was like, yeah, okay. He's got some sketch. So no judgment. I've had sketch. Okay. We've all got sketch. It's just everyone has to take care of their own stuff and make choices on what they are aligned with at that time. That face, just so everybody knows, was because I aligned to a sketch person a short distance ago. I was in a weird place and I made a decision and quickly made another decision. So, anyway, enough about that. Okay. So Shannon White, Loma Freya. Oh, Eric, you don't want to know. He could be watching this. Which I really don't care. Like, hi, if he was. So yeah, I was in a weird place. Let me just tell you really quickly while I'm waiting. Shannon, you might want to do Loma Freya. Eric said it was easier. So, okay. So I was in a weird place. I've been going through some things with family, and we got in a bad argument, and I was really anxious. And I just spirit, like, just throwing me a bone. Spirit was like, a spam text. Okay, so pay attention. I got a spam text, and it was from like, what was it from? The DMV. and it was like a group text to many people. Have you ever gotten those? Like people, these are bath salts, by the way. I take baths and I do it with salt or flowers. Epsom salt is great. Sea salt, purifying your spirit. Just shouting that out. Um, and so I was in a weird place and I got a spam text and it was from DMV and it was like, come in and get your whatever registered. And it wasn't like a spam. I think it was actually from them, but it was just a mass text. And it was to people in the area. And somebody commented on the mass text, replied to it, and was like, the mass text from the DMV used an emoji that was like the 100 emoji. It was like, contact us soon, 100. And I thought it was weird when I got it, but somebody commented on it and was like, why the fuck would you send this to me? And don't use that emoji. What do you say? You effing noob. And I thought it was so funny. Okay. I thought it was hilarious that he was calling this out because it was weird. And so I replied again and I was like, ha ha ha. Long story short, we connected. Long story short, cool connection, interesting connection. Ended up getting really weird. And not in the worst way. It was all a learning experience. But I was too open and let him in too close and he was sketchy. Um, so yeah, like, yeah, learn his background and things like that. Thank you, Mondali. Yeah, it's really not that kind of space. You see how quick I just delete them? I don't even care. Um, so yeah, there was a lot of interesting things about that. A lot of discussions that were quite intriguing. But it was not a good situation. So yeah, off of spam text, I know. We ended up talking often. He's like, who is this? And I was like, this and this and this. And then had like a connection. So it was all very synchronistic. Whenever you meet people when you're going through stuff, be very wary because you're like not in the right place. Um, so yeah, that's what happened. Eric, I feel like I want to like chat with you about this, like not on my live. You could call in, you could email me, but just to share with people, this is adults. Adults are here, so everyone. Eric, you're not a child, are you? No, you're paid me. Hopefully, you're not a child. Yeah, he just kind of started hitting on me shortly after connecting and learning that I was a woman, and then talking with me and getting to know who I was, probably liked me. So that was interesting. He, guys, I would love to share the deets. I'll just share the deets 'cause I don't care. He was a dom, okay? Does anybody know what I'm talking about? Yeah. So that was interesting. I'm trying to look for something. He was a dom. A dom, like dom sub dynamics, which was an interesting experience for me to learn about. Like I said, I do this work. I've looked into that many times, had many questions for him, and he's very open to share. But you can't trust men when you open the conversation unless they are like an evolved man. They cannot hold it back. So some experiences took place. I kind of basically like reacted to something and then saw his bad side come out. And it was really gnarly. Right. It was really gnarly. And I knew that he had gotten into some trouble, but I didn't know as much trouble as he had gotten into. Let's just say that. I have police in my family. I'm not a huge police person myself, but I do, and they did some research, and it is wild. Okay, so I got out of that real quick, and thank God. Like, I was fearing for my life, so yeah, be careful, everyone. For real, be careful. Don't invite strangers to your home either. A Dom, D-O-M. Eric, right? Yeah. Yeah, I did. I did real quick. I made a bad decision and you make another decision, you know? Um, that's what happens when we're vulnerable. We have to be really careful. And especially as a woman, like for me, the second I'm vulnerable, someone will come in. And I just have to know it. And there'll either be a problem or a distraction. Exactly. Eric. But not all of them. It's just like the constant okayness with being a creep. Like the constant, like, no, like like Italian, like the Dom name Italian. Are you Italian, Eric? No, you're Mexican, right? How do you know that that's an Italian name? That's what my grandpa's or my uncle. I love the name Dom for that reason, Dominic. But no, a Dom, like a dominate, like dominator, dominatrix. Wouldn't be a dominatrix. He's a man. Um, in Chicago. Okay, so you know Italians. Like Dom sub dynamic where somebody's a sub, somebody's a submissive, and somebody's a dom. So there are many different types of doms. They can be often oriented around. Okay, great. I'm glad. I didn't want to have to get into that. So yeah, that was that. That was that. And I learned a lot about that. A lot about that. Okay, well, Shannon White, I don't see you, honey. I don't see that you came through. Um, Good night, Murtis. But sometimes those spontaneous things happen in love, and that's kind of what I was thinking. Again, though, like when you're not in the right place, it's typically like not. Like you kind of have to be aligned to the right thing. Like it's kind of hard. It's kind of hard to say. Like somebody can come in when you're not doing well and like support you and like they could end up being your person, but it would have to be something where it wasn't codependent in the end. So like you have to just accept that they helped you at some point, because it has to be an equal exchange. You're back. Stomach. Just went pee, probably heard me. Eric, you're from Chicago? Are you in Chicago? Well, you don't have to tell me where you are. Oh, you already said San Diego. I will be close to you shortly. Be very close. Excited. Yeah, wild, wild, wild experience. Um, yeah. BDSM. Mondali, exactly. That's what it is. Yeah. That's typically what it is. It is typically involving punishment. This person said he wasn't particularly into that unless the person is. So there are a lot of different types of DOMs, but like a pleasure DOM is one that seeks for their partner to have pleasure while being the one that kind of facilitates that. Which to me, honestly, sounded like a very typical relationship. Okay. That's what I was arguing that whole time about that. And what I mean by typical is just honoring the sacred masculine and sacred feminine roles, which I do. I respect both. I'd probably be a switch, but yeah, so there's lots of different things out there. Not all of them are like that, but for the most part, it's about controlling. Um, so yeah, it's really interesting. Get off of it. Are you upset by it, Eric? See, it doesn't upset me at all. It's an aspect of psychology for me, so I find it really interesting. Like I could totally talk about it for a very long time. No, it was not. It was not in your reading. Absolutely not, nice Indian man. You're on the wrong channel. Find somebody else's for that. Probably OnlyFans or something else. I always like to tell them before I delete them, like, what's up? Okay, Shannon White. I'm guessing you didn't come back for that, so that's okay. Let me see really quick. So if Shannon White sees this video, if she ends up going to it, if I post it, Eric, I know, off of a spam text. Except I can't post it now. This is so like personal. So Shannon White. merriment and togetherness with people and having a good time and celebrating. The Three of Cups is a team membership, workout, like working together. I just felt like workout, team membership, maybe the gym. Um, but it could also be a dynamic where you're involved with many people or a few people or a threesome, not in a sexual way, but a threesome of people. So a triangulation of people. But I have the Ace of Pentacles next to it. I never pulled traditional tarot, but I just grabbed these because they're kind of clear. So the Ace of Pentacles. No, it seems like a pretty prosperous endeavor, creating with other people. There's something being given to you of emotional satisfaction, but it's coming together in a way that's a little bit young and immature, and it actually connects to your childhood, maybe a past person, um, releasing a past person or healing a past situation with love. So it's a learning experience, but you might end up learning a lot from it and finding something from it that you take with you. But it might not be the most. Let me pull a few more. You're gonna have to deal with other people's energies. So if you want something better and clearer, you can have that. Yeah, you're gonna have to be working with other people's energies, and that might be a little bit conflicting. You're the one who's seeing forward though, and you need to keep seeing forward. Okay, there's a tower that's gonna come down about that. So just keep on looking at the world in a balanced point of view and viewing all of this as it happens. Just sitting back and watching it. This may be about a lover. You may want to move forward, and you'll move forward into love. If this feels like a negative situation, it is. Um, you can make the choice to leave it behind. You can make the choice once you see it clearly. Feel it out, feel it energetically. Close your eyes and feel it. And imagine what feeling something lighter and brighter would feel like. Know that it is possible. Imagine it and see it. Watch a movie with somebody like that, and you will see it in your cognition. You will understand it exists. Flow, just flow. No worries, no hard feelings. No, that's okay. That's okay. No hard feelings. There's a lot of pain, okay? I have the Ten of Swords, I have the Nine of Swords, the Tarot. Yeah, accept those feelings. Go through them actually. Just know that you don't have to have that experience. It's important for you to see it all very clearly. Yeah. You're being offered anything you want. Anything you want. So I would suggest to move away from the Ten of Swords and the pain and into the sun. Can't really see this, but into the sun. This is how they were laid out. I'll show you. Show you. I remember how they were all laid out. Look at this. I got wax on my carpet. Okay. This one, this one, this one. I'm trying to do this like, okay, this is here. Okay, this is here. This one's here. And then I pulled these for clarification, and all of these came out over here. So it's kind of gnarly. But I've been there. I've been there. I've been there. Okay. Shannon White, this is your reading. Finding everything you want, being off things emotionally, but it's young with the Knight. Past healing of relationships and childhood is necessary. Probably this is a repeat pattern from childhood. Shannon, if you ever see this, I need to finish the reading though. It's important. There is a mixing of energies with this. There's an entanglement. Just watch it. Close your eyes and make this choice. Feel out the energy. You can move forward into something better, into the sun with love and harmony. This is working with the world in love. Everything is being offered to you. Clarification about this energy. Okay, here we have clarification. The tower will come down. Something will happen here. And a lot of ruminating nights and pain. Backstabbing. So, not a great situation, Shannon White. That's your guidance. You'll be just fine. All the love, sweetie. I know that we look for guidance to be told kind of like, what do I need to do? Well, sometimes they come very clearly, and that seems very clear to me. And there I've been in some very funky situations where you can't even think straight. And I wish I got a very clear reading like that. So I'm somebody that I've told Spirit, if you give me somebody who needs it, I will tell them to get out of a relationship. I will straight up tell you, you need to leave. If you want to save yourself. I won't be somebody who will just sit there and say, well, let's focus on the lessons and the pain. You know, I've had those healings, and I stayed in a situation far too long just because I did not hear the words, you need to leave. Okay. You need to leave. So that's for you, beautiful Shannon White. Done with that energy. Okay. Y'all, I'm late. I gotta get going. I gotta make food. Polly! What smoke, Mondalee? Which one? Polly, how are you? Polly. Such a sweet face. Hi, Hunt Dog. Appreciate that. Okay, so I hope that you see that, Shannon White. Shannon White, if you're here, I just did your reading. Okay, I'm probably going to get off, everybody. I need to take a bath. But yeah, all on a spam text. I know. I'm just doing these. I know. I appreciate that, Polly. It's okay. I'm joking. Pretty good. She's needed some help. I'm doing some skincare. Dang it, Polly. I know. Polly, I don't know what time it is for you, but I might be on in like 2 hours after I eat. I need to take a bath and cook still. I was gonna do it at like 5 and it's 6:30 now. Yes, I remember you, of course. I'm intuitive, so I actually felt your energy and I checked your name and saw you last time you were live. Like he feels like he's a pretty good energy. I know. I know. Eric, I know. That's what I did. Spirit told me to. They were like, if you go on live, you're gonna have to get off, make dinner. I didn't get off. I stayed on. So I let it distract me. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I gotta get going. Same, 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 same. Same, Polly. I gotta make dinner. Yeah, that's kind of a have to. Yeah, we do. We do. It was gonna be earlier. Okay. Well, I think I'm gonna get going. Yeah, I'm gonna get going now. So probably we'll be on later. And I'll chat with you and just hang out. If anybody wants a reading later, you can. I'm happy that I gave some readings tonight. Um, Eric, I hope that your reading was good for you. And I hope that you enjoyed my weird ass story. Life is weird, right? So weird. But it's kind of a good story. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. All right. Weirdest experience of my life. I was laughing a lot during that time, though. I thought it was hilarious. And then it was not hilarious at all. And still not. He actually messaged me the other day, and I was like, ugh. I blocked him, but anyway, block and stay away, ladies. Okay, all the love, all the blessings. I love you all. And I'll see you soon. I'll be on later. I'll come on. Um, if not, then I'll do a post. I'll let you know. Shield Maiden? What does that mean? They got me with a question. None. No one. No one. What do you mean? Because I need to go. Hi, Gabriel. Hi. So I was just about to get off. I'm gonna be on like, okay, that's what you mean. I don't know what shield. Do you mean like a maiden who has a shield? Like a warrior? Is that what you call them there? Okay, I get you. I'm on your loop now. Um, yeah. No, none is on point. None. Yeah, I know. Yeah. She's a goddess that guides me. Um, and I resonate a lot with her as a warrior goddess. I have a warrior goddess side and I have a lover goddess side that are very, very, both very strong. Like, it's insane. Exactly. Okay, none. Subscribe, come back. I'm coming on in like 2 hours after I eat. Polly, I'll see you soon. Eric, maybe I'll see you soon. Gabriel. Gabriel. Love that name. Yes, I'm leaving. I'm getting off now. I'm gonna go cook dinner, but I'm gonna maybe be on in a few hours. I just did some readings, and just hanging out. So I hope that everybody is well, and I hope that you have a good moment in time. And yeah, take care. I'll see you soon. Yeah, sub or just check it and you'll see me. Would love to see you again, Gabriel. Okay, bye everybody. All the love. None, I hope to talk with you more because I always like to learn about this stuff with Freya. And if anybody, like when people know, they know. And so there are a few people that come on and are like, hey, what's with the name? Do you align? Is it a thing? Do you know about it? And that's how we learn, is our oral communication about what was orally communicated. So there is some history, but most of it is story, as you know. And if you are from that area, that's even cooler to me. So I hope to talk with you more. Okay, all the love. Talk with you all soon. Bye.